Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Berks One-on-One. Today I have a series of interviews with the organizers and sponsors for the Berks County Earth Day event that was held in City Park here in Reading on the 20th of April. My main interview is going to be with Bill Litvin and Ali Rivera, who are on the planning committee for the event itself, which we held over Zoom on the night before the event.
Okay, hi. My name is Bill Litvin. I am one of the co-chairs of the Berks County Earth Day Committee. Been involved with it since 1990 when we started in Berks County.
Hi, I'm Ali. I've been in the Earth Day Committee for 2 years now, and I am currently the marketing director for Earth Day. It's been fun because I was an intern for the city of Reading. My boss is part of the Earth Day Committee, and she asked me, hey, we need help here in a few areas, and I decided to help her. And after I was done, she asked me, hey, do you still want to be on the committee even though you're not my intern? And I said, absolutely. And 2 years later, I'm still here.
And the reason she's still here is because she has so much fun on this committee, right, Ali?
I do.
We have a good working group, and we try to make sure that we support each other and have fun doing it. So It's a public service, and it's a pleasure. My wife and I moved to Berks County back in 1987, I think, 6 or 7, and I got involved in a couple of environmental groups. One of them was the Berks Recycling Coalition, and in 1989, I guess, we thought that it would be important to have some kind of a public event to get the word out to the community about environmental issues, and we did the first Earth Day that I'm aware of in Berks County in 1990. There may have been one back in 1970 when the National Earth Day group started, but the first one I know about was 1990 when we put something together. We had it at both Fairgrounds Mall and at the Berks County Park, Grings Mill. We quickly moved it to City Park from there because it was a little more conducive to our event. We're certainly always looking for volunteers, and they can be a volunteer for the day of the event. They can be a volunteer for the organizing committee. Day of the event, we have a lot of moving parts. The city has a cleanup in the morning, and then our event is getting set up in the morning and runs from 12 to 6. So we need volunteers throughout the day to help us with anything from doing stuff on stages, helping our information booth, helping exhibitors get in and out of the park with their supplies, working with some of our exhibitors who bring in animal acts. Animal acts is the wrong thing, but Hawk Mountain comes in and Red Creek Wildlife Sanctuary comes in. We need someone to coordinate their entry into the park and their exit from the park. So there's a lot of opportunities the day of. But Ali and I, we have a lot of fun doing the actual organizing for the event, and that ranges from marketing, as Ali mentioned, to finding nonprofits and for-profit businesses to do the exhibiting at the event and also to sponsor the event. We've got a great group of sponsors. The community has been very supportive, and it's wonderful.
My name is Courtney Schober, and today I am representing Berks Agricultural Resource Network, which is a nonprofit that advocates for, celebrates, and educates about all things agriculture in Berks and Northeast Pennsylvania.
At Berks Nature, we're a nonprofit organization that helps to conserve land. We have a nature preschool and an eco camp at Berks Nature. We're big on education, and we also work with 4 watershed associations, which are programs of Berks Nature that work with a bunch of volunteers that help to protect the waterways in Berks County.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I work with Penn Environment. We're a statewide environmental advocacy nonprofit, working to make sure that we have clean air, clean water, open spaces, and a livable climate.
My name is Rosemary Keene, and I'm the Communications Director for Schuylkill River Greenways. Our mission at Schuylkill River Greenways is to connect people and communities to the Schuylkill River, the beauty of it, the heritage of it, and the recreational opportunities of it. One of the biggest ways we do that is through our trail, the Schuylkill River Trail that runs from Philadelphia up here into Berks County, and then we have some gaps that we're working on filling, and then eventually it'll be 120 miles and take people from Frackville to Philadelphia or the opposite.
Hi, my name is Celine Schreier, and I'm the local organizer with Berks Stands Up. And we are a local nonprofit organization that works on electing working class people into office and fighting on issues that matter to our members in our communities. I'm here today with my organization talking about the housing crisis that we are all experiencing, whether you are a renter or a homeowner. It intersects with climate deeply in that as the climate crisis worsens, we will all be experiencing new and sometimes scary in terms of bugs, problems within our homes and where we're living. And we believe that everybody deserves a safe and healthy home. So we are getting feedback and asking folks about their living experiences across Berks County to start identifying ways that we can fight locally and make changes to start shoring up our safety here.
I'm and a very incredible woman. My ex-boss, Bethany Ayers, she has this quote that she always says, which is, many hands make for light work, and I totally agree. The more hands on deck that we have, I think the better turnout we have. First, I was very intimidated because to this point, before the Penn State students joined, I was the youngest one there. And I'm like, why would they want to listen to my ideas? Like, they've been doing this for so long. Why would a random stranger, I guess, come in and say, yeah, I feel like we should do things a different way? I was very scared to even put an idea at first, but when you join, automatically you could tell they're very welcoming. That air of like anxiety or intimidation and everything, it goes away. Absolutely, as soon as you meet them.
We really look to find people's passions or, whatever they want to do. And we just try to provide a venue in which they can express those strong held beliefs or interests or passions. So that's the goal.
I'm Maddie. I'm here with Alvernia University. We have some plants for people to take. We were handing out bracelets and stickers, and we also have different information and demonstrations for people regarding sustainability.
We get a lot of raw materials, agricultural waste, usually for making our compost that becomes the base from which we grow our mushrooms. So predominantly what we grow is what you see here, like white mushrooms and brown mushrooms, but we also do oysters and shiitakes, and we pack them fresh, and we also put them into jars and cans. Our cans are made by ourselves as well, so we make the cans in Can Corporation of America, and we sell cans, the canned mushrooms, and fresh ingredients.
Right. And how long?
You did a great job.
Okay. My name is Sarah Fisher. I am the face behind Mossy Magic Studios. What I do is I make butterfly television. My heart is happiest working with native species, things like monarch butterflies, polyphemus moths, tuna moths. I work with insects that have already passed away, but I also make little things like oddity jars, little bits of nature that might inspire folks to go out and explore or research a little bit more about the species that are around us.
So my name's Jaylene Torres, and I'm one of the owners of Refillable Goods. We sell refillable personal care and cleaning products with the mission to reduce single-use plastic. So we're a mobile pop-up shop and delivery service, so we can come right to your house, making it convenient for you.
A few. In the last few years, we've had a rain or shine event. The biggest challenge used to be when we used to have a rain date, and I'd wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, look out, and the sky was it was a little hard to tell whether it was a good day or a bad day, and so I would struggle mightily trying to figure out if we should postpone or not. We don't worry about that these days because we're rain or shine with the tents. We rent tents from our great vendor, Knights Rental. They do a great job for us. Unless there's a tornado or something coming through, we're a go. And right now the weather looks good for tomorrow, fortunately. But the other challenges are all the details. There's a lot of little details, and there's always someone who forgets something. So it's like going on vacation. When you're going on vacation, you're going to forget something. That's what happens with this event. We just had an exhibitor come in very, very recently with not much notice, but we try to accommodate.
When it comes to coordinating those kind of vendors and the different sponsors, is there something where you have some long-running ones, or is there something that rotates like yearly depending on which sponsors you get?
We try, well, obviously we go to the vendors who have supported us in the past. Many of those sponsors, I should say, have been repeat sponsors. The city of Reading has been a tremendous supporter and sponsor of the Berks County Earth Day event, but there's many other organizations within the city of Reading and within the county of Berks who have supported us, including like East Penn and Enersys and Kimberton Whole Foods and a number of others. I don't want to mention some without mentioning them all, so it's a little hard, but there's 26, I think it's 26 of them at last count, so.
Hi, I'm Tracy McKay. I'm president of the Garden Club of Reading, and we promote practically everything from gardening, sustainability, environment, landscaping, floral design, you name it. Our club is responsible for the now 41-year-old formal perennial garden at the Reading Public Museum Arboretum. Last year was our very first year and we loved it. So we're back this year and really enjoying it because the weather's fantastic this time.
The Blue Mountain Eagle Climbing Club is a maintaining club of the Appalachian Trail, and we maintain 65 miles of the Appalachian Trail from just north of the Susquehanna River, just south of the Lehigh River.
This is our first year at Earth Day.
Hi there, my name's Nate Teboul. I own and operate Wildcraft Landscapes based here in Berks County. We're a landscape design, installation, and maintenance firm that specializes in native gardens and ecological landscaping practices. This is my first year at Earth Day, yeah. I almost did it last year. I missed the registration date, but I was down at Riverfront Park with the Widdock-Tadwin Center for the Good Medicine event that they did last year, and was looking forward to getting to be a part of Earth Day this year since last year.
Yes, hi there. My name is Monica Deck, and my business is Petula's Botanica. I'm here because I'm all natural soaps and body care. I also collaborate with Only Health and Wellness with their CBD products and their raw honey, which is all produced locally in Ole. This is the first time in many years. I used to be down when it was located down by the Schuylkill River. So this is exciting.
Our mission at Rockhollow Woods is to get kids and adults loving nature, learning about nature, helping protect nature. We run programs from birth all the way to adults. We have toddler time programs, we have a nature pre-K, we do homeschool programs, we do seasonal programs such as the Fall Fest, we have a Santa crafty program. This June we're doing a mosaic program for adults, lots of summer camps. This is our first year participating in the Berks Earth Day.
My name is Amanda Funk. I am the co-founder and executive director of the Widdock-Tadwin Center for Native Knowledge located in Reading. And our mission as a nonprofit organization is to promote the visibility of Native Americans in Berks County and beyond through community education, leadership, and activism. And so when we pop up at events, we're sharing information that highlights Indigenous knowledge that's accessible for all of us, relating to our health and wellness, relating to cultural reclamation, and connection with communities that maybe people haven't had access to before. And one thing that I noticed growing up here in the Reading area was that I didn't see other Native people represented here. I'm Potawatomi. My family is enrolled in the Citizen Potawatomi Nation, which is in Oklahoma, but we live here. And we have thousands of people from tribes all over North, Central, South America, the Caribbean, who call the Reading area home. Berks County as a whole is home to over 13,000 Indigenous people. And it's just, where are those venues spaces where we get to see these identities highlighted and celebrated, where we have the opportunity to learn and to participate in community with people who know better than us. I didn't grow up with elders to learn from. I didn't grow up with any sort of Native American cultural community in the place I called home. Everybody felt like they had to leave here to go connect with their heritage, and we should be able to celebrate who we are wherever we live, that heritage follows us, that culture still belongs to us no matter where we are. And so that's why we're here. Weedoktadwin, the name of our organization, is a Potawatomi word, and it means community. And we wanted to make sure that was at the center of everything we do, because this is at the heart of Indigenous philosophies about living life. We're all related, and we're all responsible for each other. And the benefit of the whole benefits the individual, and vice versa. And so realizing that this connection to community, culture, identity, these cultural values are really what heal us and give us a sense of belonging and security, and just a sense of, I don't know, feeling more solid in your identity and these parts of you that maybe you don't really get to showcase too much.
My focus this year is to get more, I guess, young people involved. Just give them that little step, like that little push, like, hey, all you need to do is like just give that one step, and I just want to be that person to give them a little push. I'm like, hey, we're here. It's okay to do this. Judgment-free zone. We just really want people to be involved, especially the young community, when sometimes we feel like our voice doesn't matter. It does. And there's a lot of people who are willing to listen, but there's like this stigma where people think, oh, I'm young, my voice doesn't matter, why would I want to join? Like, what's the point? I'm like, there's a lot that you can do. And like I said, the Earth Day committee, if anyone wants to join, it's the most welcoming committee I've ever been on. So
Yeah, and us old people, we sometimes don't know if we have anything to contribute either, but we take young and old, and our goal is really to motivate people to the people who come to our event to think about the environment and their impact on it. We don't have all the answers. Obviously, we don't have all the answers, but we want to encourage people to reflect on the issues and to see how they can make an impact, and to encourage them to share their experiences with us and with others, so that we can work on this as a community and try to make things better.
One of the events the main event I'm promoting today is Barnopoly, which is in conjunction with Barn, Berks Ag Resource Network. This will be our 4th summer for this event. Registration is open now, so you can go to berksag.org and find the registration there. It's actually kind of a gamified version of a way to connect consumers to producers, farmers, and different ag-related businesses and organizations in the area. It's a really great opportunity to get out there and discover some of these places that a lot of people don't realize are kind of like right down the street for them or right around the corner, and allows them to shop locally and connect with local organizations that are doing their best to elevate agriculture in our area.
We're always looking for volunteers. I'm actually the volunteer coordinator, as well as an educator at Berks Nature. And we have a group of trained volunteers called the Berks Nature Ambassadors that are a great part of our family. We have almost about 80 at this point. People can also volunteer through the watershed associations. We also have corporate volunteers that come in as well.
You can check out penenvironment.org. That has all of our information, and you can sign some petitions, get involved and take action, and find some resources on how you can save money and save energy in your home, how you can reduce waste, and all sorts of things like that.
We love having people connect with us, so we have volunteer opportunities. We do tons of fun events during the summer. We have our Schuylkill River Sojourn, which is a 7-day kayak trip, and you can get that information on our website, which very easily is schuylkillriver.org.
So if you'd like to get involved with Berks Stands Up, or hear more about the issues we work on, or any of our candidates that we're working with, you can find us on Instagram, on Facebook. You can reach out to me. My email is celine@pastandsup.org. You can also reach out to Dina, who's back behind me, and her email is dina@pastandsup.org.
We hold events open to the public. like we're having a one-day class on how to go from being a day hiker to being a backpacker.
You can also find out information about the Blue Mountain Eagle Climbing Club on our webpage or Facebook page.
It is wonderful to get out in the woods at least once a month and watch the ecosystem change, watch the wildflowers come up in the spring, watch the fall foliage in the winter, look at the animal tracks in the snow. It's a wonderful experience.
Thank you to everyone that participated in this video. This was my first year at the Berks County Earth Day event, and I got tons of great feedback from everyone I spoke to. A quick shout out to Jen Bauman from Helping Harvest and Dan Snowden from the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, who agreed to be in this video but whose segments had to get cut for time. Be sure to check out their websites as well as everyone else who was featured in this video in the description below. And make sure to subscribe to keep up with future uploads. Leave a comment if you have anywhere you would like me to visit, or if you're an event planner or a business owner that would like to be featured, make sure to fill out the form linked in my channel description. Thank you again. This is Berks One-on-One signing off.